La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him, it's really true.
Boy, we set it up so good today. We didn't have to do any adjustments.
It looks good.
Nice. I like your shirt. Very
Nice and
color.
bright. Nice and bright.
Looking good.
My new tattoo of my grandkids.
Amelia, Levi, and Aiden.
And Aiden. And I had this one touched up. I'm going to put on my back 2 nice ones. And then start on my neck. What do you think I should put on my neck?
A noose.
Oh, we didn't see that coming.
Well, I mean, it felt like it was like you set me up to do it.
What tattoos? Not in the front.
No, I think you're done with tattoos. I think you got enough tattoos.
No, you never have enough tattoos.
Like, are you going to be 80 still getting tattoos?
If I'm 80, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. At 80.
Why? People are living to 100 now pretty easily. If you take care of your brain and your body, you can live. Like, who wants to, though? Like, who wants to be like... Isn't it so weird how you're old for so long? Like, you really only... First of all, you're a kid until you're, let's say, 20.
No, 25.
I mean...
Anybody under 25 to me...
Okay, but I'm not talking
cool.
about, like, intellectual. I'm just saying, like, you're a kid till you're 20. Then from 20 to, let's say, 45, I guess. 40, you're youngish. It's only 20 years, 25 years. And then the whole rest of the time you're old.
How old to who?
I mean, like...
Do girls see me as old? Like, if a girl...
Yes.
No.
Yes.
If I'm on stage,
yes.
No one's going, oh, he's hot anymore?
I mean, they might still find you attractive. There are people that like older men, but they definitely see you as older.
I don't look like an old man at all.
They see you as older, for sure. They see 35-year-olds as old. Do you ever watch comedians go on stage and they're like 33 and they're like, well, I can hardly get out of bed. My back hurts. And don't get old, people. You're like, you're 33. You're like, relax.
I see myself as very... I don't see myself as old.
You only see yourself. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see it. Like, you're just staring at yourself.
No, I'm looking good. Look, thin face. Do I have wrinkles?
I mean, you look really good, but you still...
I don't have a lot of wrinkles.
No, but look.
Under my eyes, maybe.
You can't, you go, what? And then you don't wear glasses and you go, huh?
No.
And then you kind of shuffle around.
I don't shuffle.
I'm always like, I don't understand why when you walk, it's so noisy. It's like, It's like, lift up your feet. Yesterday, I tried to get you to do the old man test.
I was not in the mood.
That I saw in Instagram Reels, and you couldn't do it.
Yeah, so I'm not an old man.
So the old man test is you put your socks and shoes in front of you on the floor. And then on one foot, you reach down and you get the sock and you put it on the foot that's not on the floor. And then you get the shoe and you put that shoe on and tie it. You're supposed to, all while just holding your balance.
It's just holding your balance.
Then you pop up the other foot. Then you do it. Yeah.
It's balance. Some people that are young don't have good balance.
I mean, it was...
There's other tests I've seen that if you could stand on one leg for some amount of time...
There's no sense of arguing this. It's called the old man test. We did it. Someone was able to do it. Someone was not.
You've been practicing to begin with. You didn't even...
I have very good balance because I was a gymnast when I was younger. I just have good balance. I can still walk on my hands. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Like if you wanted me to right now, I could go walk around here.
You can't walk on your hands.
I can. I can still do it. It's so weird, but I can still do it. Just because I could do it when I was a kid.
I don't believe it.
I've done it many times at
I've never
CrossFit
seen
and
you
stuff
do it.
because
At where?
when we were at CrossFit, I would do it because people thought it was like kind of a fun trick that I would do. I used to, when I was younger, be able to like walk on my hands all over the place, like even upstairs and stuff. Is that crazy?
I've never seen you walk on your hands.
Well, I'll do it after this. It's pretty wild that I can do it, but I can do it.
Go do it now, and I'll tell them if you're doing it.
Okay, you want me to?
Yeah, go over there and walk
I
on your
think
hands.
the ceiling isn't high enough.
If first of all, if it's high enough for you,
No, it's not.
Oh.
Look, but I'll do it with my legs
bend.
bent. If I can get up there with bent legs, I don't know.
Do what you got to do.
I don't think I can get up there with bent legs.
Just come on.
Well, it's hard to do it when your legs are bent.
Well, stand on
that?
stand on the wall.
I'll hit. Oh.
Put your legs against the wall, and then bend your legs. Then bend your legs.
Is that not enough?
You're just going up and down like a freak.
Okay, I'll go on.
You're not doing it.
Oh shit!
Okay, now bend your leg and walk on your hands. Go ahead, weirdo.
I
Okay.
can't do it when I bend my legs. If we go upstairs, where there's more room, I'll do it.
All right. Go upstairs and do it. I'll wait here, and you come down and tell me if you did it.
Look at it. I'm a mess. Okay.
Well, you got.
It's weird. You have muscle memory from when you were a kid for certain things that you can still do. Because I don't have a lot of strength in my shoulders or my arms, but I can still do it.
I'm.
Do you know, like, so many people, they can't even get upside down. Like, you couldn't get upside down against a wall.
Yes, I can.
Well, the last time you went, you hit your head, like, boom.
No. That
I'd
was.
ask you to do it again, but it honestly looked like it hurt, so I don't want you to do it again.
I can get upside down. I can do tumbersalts.
What are they called?
Tumbersalts or whatever the fuck they're called. What's it called? Tumbersalt. Tumbersalt? Salt? Tumber. Yeah, tumbersalt. Tumbersalt?
Are you having a stroke?
What's it called?
Summer salt.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, somersault.
A somersault?
Yes.
Sounds stupid.
Well, it's what it is. Do you want me to look it up for you?
Yeah. I think it's tumbersalt.
It's not.
I don't.
Somersault, look. An acrobatic movement in which a person turns head over heels in the air or on the ground and lands or finishes on their feet.
It's a dumb name. You're more tumbling. Tumber. What's the word?
What is happening?
Like it.
Tumbling?
You tumble. Or
I just said the word. You couldn't pick up on it?
what?
Tumbling?
Yeah, tumbling. Not summer. You're tumbling. Who is that?
What? Yeah, how would you know
It's
from
Colin
just the
Quinn.
ring?
It's Colin Quinn. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Colin,
Yeah.
we're doing our podcast, so you're live on our podcast if you want to talk. And whatever you're calling me to complain about, it's on our podcast.
Well, I was complaining about not just if Patrice was alive, he'd rip you guys apart for that. So annoying.
How many?
For what?
When people say, if Patrice was alive, he'd rip you guys.
Yeah.
Shut up. You didn't know him. Shut your mouth.
So it's anything. It's not something in particular that you're talking about right now.
No, people on Twitter or Instagram,
Right.
They always go,
Yeah.
what would Patrice say, or how would And I always write, Patrice would hate you. That's what I write.
Ooh, damn. Patrice would love that you said that.
It just infuriates us when people decide that suddenly they're going to be like, hey, Patrice would kill you guys for that. It's like, shut your face.
Right.
Which makes us
Also,
so mad.
you were 7 when Patrice was alive. Like, stop.
I know. All of a sudden, these people aren't racist anymore. All of a sudden,
Now, let me ask you something.
go ahead.
All right, don't get politically correct with me. Why have I not been? I was on your show. Do you guys still have guests on your show, or you just do it yourselves?
We never had a guest. This is the podcast at
I was a
home.
guest. What do you mean we never had a guest? I was a guest on the show when it was on Sirius like 8 years ago.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that was that. Even though that's the same name with the same hosts, it's a different show. Our
Yeah.
podcast
Fine.
always.
You ended up having guests and then didn't invite me back on.
No, we never
You
had a
want to
guest.
come to Hillsborough and
We had a hell of an
come
episode.
on?
We had a
glad to
hell of
have
an
you.
episode.
What's that?
Yeah, you guys could have done it remotely. You know.
No, we've never had a guest. We had one guest in the beginning, Florentine, and he
Yeah.
was,
A bomb.
no, he
was
acted.
great.
He was great, but he was being like a real counselor. He thought he was a counselor.
No, he gave me some good advice, which was get divorced. I didn't take
Right.
it. I didn't take it.
So
Run as far and fast as you can.
Yeah.
Well, he was probably right into the divorce roast when Florentine crushed.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
guys are like, you know what? You know how it is. Somebody has a good set, and we fall for it just like anybody else. We're like, hey, that guy, let's bring him on. You know.
yeah, well,
Right.
yeah, but after Keith said at the Patrice roast, he still stayed in the business. So people
Oh,
are
my God.
delusional.
Oh my God! I just saw a Norton sign. I saw I'm walking in the street, a single lone blueberry by itself in the street.
What the hell?
What is he talking about?
Norton's everywhere if you really just look.
I don't know what the setup was, but the punchline was worth it.
Well, are you gonna have? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Going to the Comedy Cellar dinner?
No, go to Brooklyn.
Oh, I haven't talked to you in a while.
All right. Well, maybe you should
I
talk to
know.
him after because it's hard to hear.
All right.
Oh, fine. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Colin.
Bye. Happy
Bye,
Thanksgiving.
bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
That was a real bomb.
Whoa, come on. Bring it, right?
I know, and he's usually funny, but come on.
No, you couldn't hear him. He was obviously wearing his AirPods,
Was that obvious?
which I heard are really, really bad for you. God, it's like everything is so bad for you.
I never wear AirPods.
I wear them all the time.
Keep doing it if you feel like you read one thing and agree and then believe it.
I don't
She says
believe it, but I
Oh,
like,
really?
I
Don't
like,
get a mammogram? Like they're bad for you, the mammogram? Some guy gives statistics. You don't even know who the guy is
Wait, how do you know about that?
because you sent me a video of it.
I sent it to Dr. Steve too.
Don't get a mammogram.
Don't get a mammogram, ladies. I'm here to tell you, don't get a mammogram. Because you know why? When they look for cancer, they find it. When they find it, they have to do something about it. Everybody suddenly is like, uh-oh. But you could just have this sort of unrealized cancer, which everyone has it in their body,
Well,
and then not have to really act on it.
well,
So this video was saying that out of like 10,000 women that I think they were saying out of 1,000 women that they screen, they find one person who actually they'll save their life from finding it. But there's like 10 to 20 women that they find cancer that then have to go through all these different stages of getting rid of it and upheaval, and they're in and out of treatment when they really never had to get it done in the first place.
Well, I did an MRI for my back to get cortisone. And the doctor, it's some orthopedic group. Orthopedic is back. Isn't that what's a back doctor? Is that an orthopedic or is that a foot doctor?
No.
Hold on.
know.
Hold on.
Oh boy. Anyway,
Back doctor. Hold on.
what is your point though?
I'm going to tell you. Back doctor. Let's see. How do you spell it? Doctor. It's called spinal joint specialist.
Can I do this while you're
What?
doing that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, you guys, we've been doing HelloFresh and it's amazing. It's life changing. First of all, if you've been to a grocery store recently, you're going to want to get out. I mean, it's like the instinct to leave is at an all-time high because there's too many people in there. What happened? Is there not enough grocery stores? I guess there's all these like shoppers in there too. You're fighting with all these like professionals. So HelloFresh gives you exactly what you need to make whatever it is that you've chosen from their website, which has many, many, many recipes to choose from, all different kinds of like food restrictions. If you're a vegan like I am, you can find all kinds of food. If you only eat chicken or fish like Rich, there's all kinds of great recipes for that. And they give you exactly what you need, and it's fresh, farm to table. Well, HelloFresh, farm to box. You see it on your doorstep, you're like, yes. And my daughter and I, we do it all the time together. It's a great way to teach her how to cook, since I'm not so great at it. And it is weird to make food when you don't eat the stuff. Like, I can't taste the chicken to see if it's good. So that's like a great thing with HelloFresh. I just know it's going to be amazing. HelloFresh has over 45 recipes and more than 100 seasonal add-on items to choose from every week. So it's a no-brainer. You can find something that you're going to love, and then you don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't have any waste, and it's incredible. So please do it. And here's the thing. This is like an incredible offer. Go to HelloFresh.com/mywifefree, and you're going to get free breakfast for life for as long as you have the subscription. Isn't that amazing? Free breakfast. You get one free breakfast item every single box.
Well, I'll do that.
With each, while your subscription is active. I just think that's such a great deal. So you no longer have to make breakfasts, my friends. So do it. Go to HelloFresh.com/mywifefree for free breakfast for life.
I like the salmon. I like that dill sauce.
For breakfast?
Not for breakfast, but I've had salmon, and then the next day I made a salmon sandwich for golf, where I put it between bread with some mustard.
Well, that's how you make sandwiches. Thank you, Richard, for that. What was the doctor thing?
An orthopedic. So I went and had
You were right.
I know. I went and had an MRI so they could pinpoint where to put the cortisone. The orthopedic I go to, it's like there's like 20 of, and it's an orthopedic group. You know, there's like 10 doctors there or 15 doctors. And they haven't got back to me. I called, the guy's not even calling me back to tell me when to make the appointment. And I want to know if how do you find the best person to give you cortisone in your area or somewhere? How do you find it? Like, you don't go to Yelp, to find a great orthopedic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people go, hey, this dentist is...
Recommendations, I guess?
Yeah. How do you find a recommendation to get cortisone?
I don't know.
Yeah, neither do I.
Well, didn't your doctor recommend somebody?
They gave me the group, the orthopedic group. It's a group.
Oh, they didn't say one
So
person?
you get, no. And my doctor passed away in June. I see another doctor at his practice.
And a cortisone shot.
Woo! But how do you find someone that's great at this? I mean, Dr. Steve, want to call Dr. Steve again?
No, we're done. We're done with Dr. Steve for a bit. That's cool.
He would know.
He would know, but then it's like 77 texts after the fact. He was just talking to his phone. He literally, I feel bad saying this, but it's like these texts that are like 9 pages long, and then I'll just write K.
He's very knowledgeable.
He's so smart, but it's like, at a certain level, intelligence doesn't help you in life. It just kind of pushes people away. You're like,
when I first got to his house, when I was doing a show for him, I said something like I was coughing, or I don't know. And he put his, stethoscope on my chest and back. He went, oh my God. I went through like a bunch of tests around town with him. Hospitals and doctors' offices and all.
Where was this?
When I went to that private show for him
Why is he doing that? See, that's like insane.
He made me take it, but he knows
that you have this thing where you think something's wrong with you at all times. Why would he?
It's called hypochondria.
Okay, I can never remember that. But yes, like why would he do that?
Because he heard something when I was breathing.
Oh God, see, doctors are so fucking annoying. They're just so fucking annoying. What if I went like everywhere I went, I had to like tell jokes to people? Okay, just listen to this for a minute. Just if you don't mind. That's what I start doing to Dr. Steve. I'm going to just send him some joke ideas that I have.
No, it's not that.
Just be
I told him I was coughing or something. I said either I was coughing or, breathing heavy or whatever. He goes,
your body heals itself.
oh yeah, break your arm and see if it heals itself. Go ahead.
I mean, it will, not well, but it will heal itself.
It's got to be set.
I mean, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, for the most part, like, when you have little things that are wrong with you, you can ignore them. Your body will heal it.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but I'm just saying, like, you don't
So why take that chance?
Because life is about taking chances.
No.
Life is not about making sure everything's so perfect all the time. You can't get it right, ever.
Especially
if you walk across the street to get the mail, you could get hit by a car.
No, not if you look both ways.
No, sometimes they come out of nowhere.
Oh, through the sky, they just drop and hit you like Back
You
to
could
the Future.
I saw a thing the other day where a meteorite went through a guy's car.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean,
did he kill him or land?
It didn't say in the article whether the guy got killed or not. It was more like about the car.
And the cop pulled him over and said he was stoned.
Oh, send it to Dr. Steve. Send that. Here's a little joke I thought of.
Well, I think Dr. Steve is pretty damn smart. And I'd like to see a little debate.
First of all,
I want to see
when you say stuff like that, it makes it sound like I'm arguing the opposite, which is that he's dumb.
No.
I'm not. I'm arguing that all doctors are dumb.
I like to
I'm arguing that I'm not arguing his intelligence at all.
I want to see Dr. Steve and Dr. Drew have a smart off. Because Dr. Drew has given me good advice, and he's, I want to see Dr. Steve and Dr. Drew have a smart off. Who's smarter?
Calling it a smart off would make you the dumb one, I guess, in this.
Well, what do you call it? A debate?
Yeah.
But what are they debating?
It's your fucking idea.
Yeah, but what's the debate?
How about mammograms? How about they debate mammograms? They'll
What if
both
they
be on
both
the same side because they both went to school. They were both indoctrinated.
But see, here's the thing. Dr. Steve knows a lot about death. Dr. Drew.
He loves death.
Dr. Drew knows a lot about recovery and addiction. So
I bet you Dr. Steve knows equally as much about addiction.
Probably. We could even throw in Dr. Seuss to see what his opinion.
And also, I'd love to see, like, this is the thing about doctors. Are like, oh, you can't do this, and you got to do this, and you got to get on this medication. You got to do that. It's like, I'd love to see what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, what you're drinking.
Do you like to see that? Why don't you just go out to dinner with them?
What's your, menu, on a daily basis?
How much?
Is it Hello Fresh? Because it's the most amazing. Then you'd really be healthy.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to set up this debate.
Okay, great.
That's what I'll do.
Oh, you're so excited about it.
I'll sneak.
How did we get married? Like, we have nothing in common almost, except for comedy. That's the only thing we really...
So?
On every other issue, we're complete opposites.
Opposites attract. You ever hear that saying?
No, nope.
You never?
I never have. I don't care if it's been the title of 17 movies. I've never heard it. Never heard it.
Opposites attract.
In a who?
What?
I was trying to think. That song.
Oh, we have nothing in common. That's not true.
What is it? What do we have in common?
I don't know.
This podcast, which both of us hate the podcast, but you refuse to stop doing it.
I don't hate the podcast. I just wish
you hate doing it.
No, I don't hate doing it. Just
Remember, I was like, "Hey, write down some things for the podcast." Did you do it
When did you ask me to do that?
2 days ago? Remember, I was like, you were talking about something. I said, "Hey, put it in your notes app."
Oh, did you?
I didn't put it in my notes app.
You put something there. I saw you put something.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
We like shopping together.
No, I don't have anything in here.
We like some of the, you know what? We like a lot of the same TV shows. We like a lot of the same movies. We like to shop together. We like to go on vacation. We like to stay in nice hotels.
We like to go on vacation, but not necessarily together.
All right. So from now
Well,
on.
do you go play golf?
Yeah, but we do things at night, or we do,
Well, you
different
don't
things.
drink.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not saying.
Okay, you're
I'm
right.
Not saying it,
wait.
I'm just saying, like,
You don't golf. Yeah, you're right. You don't golf. You like to lay by a
we
pool.
know, what do we do? What do we like to do together? What's a fun activity we do together besides going to open mics and making everyone hate us?
We like going out to dinner sometimes, even though you don't like going to dinner, but we have.
Well, I enjoy going out to dinner,
We
but
like going shopping together. We like going to Marshall's or TJ Maxx.
I don't like Marshalls. It's too junky. I did go to TJ Maxx the other day, Thomas.
So we like doing that. What else? I don't know. We like doing a lot of things.
It's a tough one.
What do couples, Okay, so maybe we'll bring in a third person and see if we both like that person, and then we can do things with three people.
Why? What, is this sexual?
No, it's just somebody to hang out
We
with.
have a third person.
Oh, our daughter, who doesn't pay any attention. We
played like trivia the other night.
Yeah, but we got to fight to get her to have dinner with us.
And then we played trivia, and then Rich goes, "I'm good at that." Like, you just constantly bragging about yourself. Anything
I
you do,
answer
you're like,
a lot
"I'm great at this. I'm the best one. I'm answering the most." It's
I
like,
didn't say that,
you
but
have
I
to just
was.
ignore you to have a good time.
First of all, I didn't say that. But
You did. Are you kidding me? You did. You said it many times. We just ignored you. We just completely ignore you because you're just. I don't know what you want us to do.
Clap.
You never compliment anyone else.
All the time. I compliment Raina non-stop.
When we're playing,
Not-
stop.
You just said I never compliment anybody.
Stop. Listen. Take it in. It's so hard for you to like listen to something that's actually being said. When we were playing trivia,
I said how smart Raina was when we were playing. I'm going, this kid is too smart.
okay.
So don't take that back now.
I take it back then. That could have been the fucking whole thing.
What do you mean the whole thing?
Instead of starting with like, I always do. Like, you always go blanket. It's a weird thing when we argue. I'll say like, hey, you never turn out the lights. Oh, I never turn out the lights? Never. Never do it? Never. It's like, instead of just being like, oh, let me turn out that light then.
Look, the first thing
What?
the first thing you walk down this morning, I'm making coffee, and the first thing, open the curtains. Like, it's
No, I
like,
didn't.
yeah,
First of all-
you
first
said
of all,
open the
that's
curtains.
not-
You didn't say
That's not what I said, and that's not how I said it. First thing I said was, "Oh, you're up. Good morning. We gotta open the curtains when we get up because I've told you that before. It's like so the plants can get the light.
Look at
and
her.
I wasn't saying it and like, God damn it, Rich.
I didn't say you said
I
it.
just was like opening curtains. Like, look at me.
First of all-
Something you could also do. 'Cause
She didn't
you
say-
never open curtains.
That's not true. I close them at night.
No, I never open curtains.
Okay.
I never do.
You never close them.
never.
Who closes them every night? I close them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So,
Closing them isn't as important to me.
then why have curtains?
I mean, I didn't care.
You did. You didn't want people just staring in. So you might open them, but I close them. Yeah, see how she's squirming out of this one? That's what we like to do together. Open and close curtains. Okay? That's what we do.
That's what keeps us together.
She opens curtains and I close them. There you go. And
Every time he closes the curtains, I'm sure he goes, I did these. I'm amazing.
yeah, who put up those curtains?
Exactly.
Yeah. Who hung pictures this week?
Oh
In-
my
in-
God,
in,
this is the thing. It's hard to
as-
compliment you because you're always doing it to yourself.
Okay, compliment.
Like, there's no way to go in and see something that you've done and be like, oh, thanks, this looks amazing.
You didn't
'Cause you're
say
like,
that? You didn't say that about the laundry room where I
I
hung
know
the pictures.
because you'd already told me.
I just said I hung the pictures in the laundry room.
And by the way, I said it looks great.
When?
When you called me and asked me if I saw them.
No, no, you never said it looks great. All right. She makes up stuff. You people believe her. Don't believe her. She never said it looks great. And it does.
Someone couldn't remember the word tumble. Okay. So who are you going to believe in this situation?
Yeah, see?
Tumbersalts was a word that couldn't stop coming out of this man's mouth now. Who's right?
Yeah, well, anyhow. Okay, tonight.
Anyhow.
Let's see who closes the curtains tonight.
Let's see who closes their mouth.
You cornball.
I'm going to send that to Dr. Steve. Here's another joke I thought of. He's like,
Well-
here's an article I read. Here's some stats.
Yeah, he's
Stop
just.
bothering me. I don't give a shit.
We called him first.
I don't ever. You did.
So he's not bothering you. He's giving you information that could help you. You're reading and sending me videos from strangers when Dr. Steve.
Strangers.
Yeah, strangers on the internet. You know, you send me these things and
I just was looking up if it's really that necessary to get a
You know.
mammogram, and apparently it's not.
well, you haven't had a physical in a
I
million
check
years.
these every day.
Only somebody touches them. You have nice tits.
Oh,
So
yesterday I made 3 desserts.
yeah,
I made a pumpkin pie.
that looks good.
Turned out good. Yeah, I'm pretty good at pumpkin pie.
Yeah, that's not a hard one.
I made butter tarts from my mother's recipe.
Yeah, that's good, but why'd you put the chocolate on the bottom?
Well, because you could make them with in the recipe it said raisins and walnuts, but I didn't have raisins and I couldn't find the walnuts, and then nobody really likes those anyway. And then it said, or you can put a couple of chocolate chips on the bottom to make chocolate butter tarts.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
So I did.
Pure sugar, but good.
I mean, when you bake, you know what goes in, so there's no way you can enjoy. How can anybody who bakes enjoy the goods?
Well, that goddamn fucking crumb cake you brought home the other night was pure sugar.
Yeah.
Tasted good, though. It tasted good.
I went to go get a bite of it, and it was literally a sliver left. So.
Yeah, everybody was eating it. Good stuff.
And then I made a.
Oh,
I was told to bring a cheesecake to Ellen's, and I made a vegan cheesecake. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I'm first of all, I run out and bought a cheesecake.
I tasted it when it was wet, and it did not taste that good. But maybe cooked, it tastes better.
I like the taste when it's
And you
wet.
brought so yeah. So Rich went and
Bought a cheesecake, but it has like all
how much
different.
was that?
$17.
It was pretty good.
It has all different slices, like
Different
some
kinds of cheesecake.
strawberry, chocolate,
We
whatever,
should just
marble.
put one slice of the vegan in there.
Maybe we'll do that together so we can say we do more things together.
I was gonna make this vegan cheesecake and not tell anyone it was vegan, but it's
They would have known
pretty obvious.
when they were spitting it out on the table.
I know. Well, you had to put like, what's it called? Nutritional yeast in, like a full cup of nutritional yeast.
What the fuck is that?
It's what vegans use sometimes instead of like cheese.
Oh, how can you have a cheesecake with no cheese?
It's made with tofu. You blend up tofu.
Oh God! Why don't you donate it to a homeless shelter?
And nutritional yeast.
Ooh,
I know. And
Horrific.
well, I saw the IG reel of it, I was like, I'm gonna try. It looks so easy and so good. The guy was like, no one will ever know it's vegan. It's that good.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah. That's the guy who
maple
said
syrup.
that.
There's no sugar, just maple syrup.
He was the mammogram guy.
And he also
So-
said you don't need a mammogram.
Yes. Well, let me tell you. And Bonnie bought shrimp, and I think I'm going to go eat some today. Make a sandwich.
It's for tomorrow.
We don't need to bring shrimp. That's for us. We're going to go in with like 5 missing. Unless we
We'll just
redecorate.
rearrange it on the plate different. Go ahead, have some. It's not a
Oh,
big
yeah,
deal.
put it on a plate and bring it
Yeah.
with saran wrap on top.
Okay.
Susan saran wrap. Well, we can't use that.
That's
Look, I don't want to get
no.
I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk
Don't.
about. I'm not going to talk about the conflict. Wait, hold on. I'm just saying she had no problem in Hollywood when she was getting work with the people there.
Done.
No.
There should be a support group for people who are married to Jewish people right now.
Really?
Yeah. Someone else told me that at the stand the other night. They were like, "Are you going through it?" Because his wife is Jewish, and I was like, "I am."
Well, don't go on the internet if you don't want to read about anti-Semitism. It's everywhere.
But no, it's coming to you because it's in your feed. You're directing it right to you.
No,
Yes, you
it's
are.
on MSN.
It doesn't
MSN
matter.
puts the same stuff.
Whatever you like.
Not from MSN. They put up the same shit for everybody. They put up the same stuff.
I know, but I'm not. First of all, I'm not going to MSN. Okay,
Where do you go on the internet? Yahoo? I guarantee it's on Yahoo also.
that's Google News. But it's like it's for me, so it doesn't give me anything I don't want. If something comes up that I don't want,
Okay, I never been.
I don't click on it or I scroll past it.
I never been to Google News. I didn't even know they had it.
Hit Google.
Google. Back. All right, Google. Now it says search. What do I put? Google News.
Give me this.
What are you doing? I played. You know what I did last night?
God damn it. There, news.
Okay.
See, it's all stuff that you like.
This is just all because this is stuff I've looked up before.
Yeah. It's giving you more of what you like, which is what all of the internet does. It gives you more of what you like or don't like.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's girlfriend, very young looking.
Okay, do you really?
Guess what I did last night? I played Wordle again. I bet you forgot about Wordle.
No, I've been doing it again.
Oh.
I even know the word.
What, last night?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. I forget. Oh wait, I'll tell you.
No,
There's
don't, because if it's I don't think I did it today. So if you did it after midnight, then it's today. So don't say it. Don't say it.
Well, I did it before midnight.
Well, whatever. Anyway,
I think there's an X in it.
I guess we'll go.
Go where?
Done.
Why?
I don't know because I don't want to. I don't know. What else do you got?
I don't have anything. We had a lot. We've given a lot. Oh, Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! It's Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Coming
well,
up.
thank you to our listeners for sure.
I really
Thank you guys. Can you say it?
thank you. I still can't get over the fact when we had that dinner at my sister's, and the one guy was just crazy. He didn't even know people there.
Okay,
And he-
so we've talked about it before, but we'll just set it up very
It
quickly
just-
again. It was a lot of people, maybe 30 people there this
No, it
Thanksgiving.
wasn't
There was
30.
a lot, over 20.
No, about 15,
No, there's more than 15, between 15 and 20, let's say.
17.
And there was someone's
Date a man.
someone's
Moms.
it's
Someone's okay.
someone's girlfriend's mom, right?
Brought a friend.
Okay, so it's already like steps out. So one of the kids, whatever, in his 20s, brought his girlfriend. His girlfriend brought his
No, the girl
mother.
brought her boyfriend, and the boyfriend brought her mother.
Okay, whatever. Okay. And then the mom brought her boyfriend.
Or was he a date or a friend? Maybe it was a
boyfriend, I guess. And when we went around the table to say what we're thankful for, like I said, I'm thankful for this dinner and all the people. Like it was quick. People were just like burning through it. Rich was like, I'm grateful for my daughters. Get to this guy. He turns to his date and starts telling her that he's grateful for her, but does a whole big speech about baggage. And he even starts going through the different kinds of bags you can take on a plane. and as a metaphor, like, and the baggage with you is a carry-on. It was awful. I was like, I had to just stare down at my plate. I was like, at one point, Rich kicked me. I was like, if he kicks me again, it's it.
First of all, I went after them because then my father.
No, then your dad went after. So we're like, nobody can. This is a train wreck that, can't pick up any more speed. But your father then thanked himself. That's what he was thankful for. He said, I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, thank you for living this long.
Yeah. I should have said.
He said he gave himself a card.
No.
Yes, that said thank you on it.
He didn't give that. He didn't. I should have said
something like that.
I should have said I'm thankful for not being those two fucking idiots.
I mean,
you have 3 granddaughters there, and you weren't thankful for that.
He's thankful for himself.
Unfucking believable.
Anyway, so we're thankful for our listeners, our haters.
I'm not thankful for the haters.
Well, that's what we call our fans. Isn't that funny? My wife hates me. We call them haters.
Oh, that's a new one. I never knew that. We didn't do that, but
no, I just made it up.
We should get shirts. I'm a hater.
I'm a hater. So anyway, haters.
That's a new one.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'm a hater.
But it's kind of cool because I guess we're like taking back that word. So if you write something shitty on our Instagram, it's like, cool, you're now a hater.
Mm.
We'll send you a t-shirt.
We don't have any.
We don't have any.
You can go buy the Rich Voss Legend t-shirt on my website, or you could come see me this weekend at the Comedy Connection in Rhode Island, So, or we're doing a show December 13th at Tiff's, Stand Up for Jews. Stand Up for Jews. Myself, Aaron Berg, Karen Margolis. Stand Up for Jews.
Karen Margolis. Yeah.
Margolis.
She's funny.
Stand Up for Jews, December 13th at Tiff's in Morris Plains. So,
Well, I'm thankful for you and all that gum that's getting chewed right into the mic right now.
Sorry.
Very close to being done here. And I'm thankful that you're so supportive of my work.
Oh, yeah. You just got back from Canada working on your TV show. Tell us about it. What? Tell us. What? The writers called you yesterday. One writes overtime, missed out, came back, wrote some more. Pretty cool. Tell us.
No, the writers were amazing. These Canadian writers, first of all, Canadians are cool. Like, I forget that they're so nice. At first, you're kind of like, oh boy, they're very like polite and everything, but they work really hard and they're really smart and funny. And the show is really good, really funny. And I'm excited that we're going to make a TV show. So we have one more step and then hopefully a big announcement.
How do I get involved?
Well, you're involved because you're supporting me. It's just like, I'm not going to be on the Stand Up for Jews tour, but I'm supporting you. I'm happy you're doing it.
It's not a tour yet, but we're going to try to start a tour. Had some cool.
You really don't think that looks old, the way you're sitting and everything?
No.
Do I look old on stage?
I don't look old.
Okay, there. Is that
I
better?
don't look old at all. You don't see wrinkles here. I've seen people younger than me, I'm going, what? What? I mean, yesterday I went to the gym. I did traps and triceps after getting tattoos. All right. Look at that upper body. Here, hit my chest. Feel that. Feel hard.
Did that hurt?
No, it didn't hurt. Okay.
I tried to make it hurt.
Oh yeah. Well. So.
Anyway.
And so have you been talking to the writers?
This is how painful it is for him to ask someone a question about themselves.
It's not
when
painful.
He goes out, I know that he probably never stops talking about himself, because when he comes back on it, he's like, oh, I saw so-and-so, and I'm like, what's up with them? He knows nothing.
That's not true.
He knows nothing. Unless the other person is like him and will just launch into their own shit. He'll just be on his phone, half listening. Might come back with it. But if it's a person that's,
I get interesting facts.
You don't. I see you talk to people. You don't ask them anything.
That's not true.
Tomorrow, when we go to Thanksgiving,
yeah.
First of all, a lot of times, and don't get mad about this, but I've seen you ask your daughters this many times. They'll be talking about their lives, and then you'll be like, "Do your friends know who I am?" Like,
I always say that to Raina.
These will be.
And
I've heard you say it to Ellen so many times.
I don't say, do they know who I am? I say, do they
Ellen
think
and
I'm
Jessica
cool?
Used to come over to our house for dinner when they were still in high school.
No.
You would I would be like, ask them about them.
I do all the time.
Well, you have a very, very hard time focusing on other people.
Not my kids.
So even when you're like, how was it? Hurt. You don't even know how to ask without it being weird. How was it? You're like when Fonzie had to apologize.
I don't remember.
You go, I'm sis. He couldn't say sorry. But that's you asking people questions.
My chest hurts.
You really don't have any real, actual, honest questions?
Yes, I was asking about. Yeah, I was asking about the writers.
No, for real. What's an honest question you have about it? What, like, do you have any question that you want to know about any of my projects?
When does it start filming?
Well, we have one more step before. If it gets picked up, it gets picked up.
You still got to do a pilot.
No, there's no pilot. We wrote the pilot. I mean,
they don't do a pilot in Canada.
I wrote the pilot. They've stopped doing pilots a lot of places. They either
not even.
That's why I had to go and write the whole series so that they could see if they're gonna fucking do it or not.
That's pretty fucking drastic.
Yeah, well, because
not even a sizzle.
Because they don't want to waste time and money on a pilot if they're gonna pick it up. So they either pick it up to series or they don't.
That makes no sense. They don't do that in America.
I mean, some places do now.
They always want at least a sizzle reel, right?
I love that you're talking about something, but you don't know. When's the last time you were talking to someone? If you were sitting with an executive, this could be a question that you could ask them. But you don't ask people questions about themselves. So then this is something that I noticed that you do. You get information, right? So let's say you learned something in 1978. You never update that information. That is the way that it works until you die. And then you try to tell you and you go, no. And you don't think, well, maybe some things happened in the interim. Things do change. Things are always in a process of changing. No.
Well,
even things about yourself that you believe about yourself, that you put in there about yourself from a long time ago, you still think, and you go, that's not who you are. I'm not talking about like even positive things, like sometimes negative things you still think about yourself.
Excuse me. That's not true. Some of it might be true. I don't know.
We should always revisit things and be like, am I just saying this? Because it's like some kind of fucking warped program going on in my brain? Or is it true?
A lot of them like sizzle reels or seeing something online or on YouTube, something. Right?
Well, I'll tell you what they do like.
What?
Okay. They like to have an intellectual property to work from. So in that respect, if somebody's already made something, that's very helpful. I made a book. That's what we're using. So that's the intellectual property.
See, there you have it. That's the pilot, the book. Right?
Well, it's basically one chapter.
And I hate to break the news to you. It's not I made a book. I wrote a book. I didn't make a book. I wrote a book.
I think that's an appropriate thing to when you don't know anything about what you're talking about, you should definitely then just pick one tiny little thing that makes no difference in the argument and hone in on that so that you can be right about something.
You're saying
that's a smart thing to do.
You think I know nothing about anything? Who hung the curtains?
Somebody else is going to hang something.
Oh, revisiting that joke.
I didn't say I was going to hang myself before. This is the first time.
Oh, well, happy Thanksgiving. Are you I'm not really a holiday person anymore. I want to.
When have you been?
Oh, back in the day, I used to look forward to holidays. I go to my friend's house.
You were drinking? Here's
even after I stopped,
I have nothing to offer the holidays. I don't drink and I don't eat meat. So
you do drink.
I mean, barely. I may have like one glass of wine.
When's the last time you smoked pot?
I don't know.
What, over the weekend?
No. Why?
I'm just asking.
I mean, I do it once in a while.
What do you go to the pot store in New York and?
No, I get people just give me it.
Oh boy. I mean, I'm glad to see all my kids together. So that'll be cool. And there's gonna be a bunch of little babies there. Oh, remind me to bring the teddy bears for Amelia and Levi. I got 2 teddy bears from Uncle Vinny's. He said, take a picture with the kids and the teddy bear. And it says Uncle Vinny's on it.
And your daughters they're like, whenever you give them like free stuff, they're always like, oh, thank you.
No, I give them good free stuff.
Okay, watch their face. I guarantee you they're going to be like,
no,
thanks. Please just watch their face. Look at my face.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. And then that's going to be their face. Okay.
Why? Jessica liked the teddy bear I gave her kid.
She didn't go, oh, Uncle Vinny's. Great.
She might have.
Yeah. Okay. They're very nice to you. Your girls love you.
Oh.
Even when you're acting like such a jackass, they're just laughing. And I mean, I'm amazed because I'm irritated, but they love you so much.
Oh, because I was a good dad. I still am.
Yep. Well, they appreciate it. And we appreciate you.
Anthony.
you. And that's all the fans and listeners that we have.
All right, I'm out. Come see me this weekend, Rhode Island.
Thank you. Bye.
La 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 la.
My Wife Hates Me podcast, hosted and created by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane, produced by Nick Collette. Find us wherever you get your podcasts.
This jackass Jew. Some people say that opposites attract, but this seems more like a suicide pact. He's totally sober, she's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.